welcome you back to Black Site Tonight. Do you think presidential candidate Vivek Ramaswamy is anti-black? First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, hit that notification button, but also comment on this video. Vivek Ramaswamy is a Republican presidential candidate, and it seems like he may have some anti-black sentiment when he talks. We seen the first time when he stepped out, he had an interview with Don Lemon. And it was a very controversial interview because he said black people gained their rights, their Second Amendment rights, after the Civil War. What he forgot is that he forgot parts in history. You know, this young man is a Harvard graduate. He founded several companies. He's worth about $500 million. But he missed some history lessons. In 1875, it was a contested election with Rutherford B. Hayes. The South at that time negotiated with Rutherford B. Hayes, said you can have the presidency, but the Union soldiers must leave the South. And when that happened, that led to Jim Crow segregation. So we never received our rights. We were able to live, but we never received the basic human rights of the Constitution of the United States. And that's what Don Lemon was trying to say. Don Lemon hit him on the issues. And Don Lemon had to tell us, man, how you gonna tell me as a black man that I was free and you from India? The same white man that had his foot on our neck had his foot on your neck, the British, in India. So how could you come over here and say my freedom? But it goes further than that with Vivek. He was asked about, would you get rid of some holidays? And he said, would you get rid of Juneteenth? He said, yes. He said Juneteenth was a holiday basically held hostage because of the George Floyd incident in which, you know, George Floyd was killed. And he said we should have holidays like Memorial Day and other holidays. But you have to understand that Juneteenth is a special holiday for the simple fact we felt as though we were free. See, Vivek Ramaswamy is one of these immigrants, like you see so many others. You see Myron from Fresh and Fit, Vivek Ramaswamy, and so many others who feel that America is this great empire. Yes, America, you could grow up and you could become very successful, very rich. But you have to understand the racism in this country. See, Vivek Ramaswamy and these other immigrants, they know one thing when they come here. You got to get on the side of the WS and prove to them one thing, that you hate the black man. And let me tell you something. You must make and see that every problem in the world is because of the black man. And the black man is the only man that hasn't went across this earth and subjugated white folks and other peoples. Now you could talk about the Moors, so what? But Vivek Ramaswamy has proven by the way he's speaking and the people he's speaking to. He's trying to be Trump Jr., but he's taking it further than Trump. And now that he sits possibly in second place in the Republican presidential primaries, his rhetoric has gotten worse. He has a disagreement with Democrat Congressional Representative Ayanna Pressley. And he says that she spoke like the Grand Wizard of the KKK. Now, Vivek Ramaswamy knows what the Grand Wizard of the KKK did. He knows by watching videos and reading how brutal they were. But why would he turn it on Ayanna Presley. Ayanna Presley is a leftist. She's a socialist, progressive. But why couldn't he word it differently? Because he didn't want to do it. He wanted to know, he wanted every conservative Republican to know that I may have this brown skin, but inside, I'm with you. You remember that old slogan Hillary had? I'm with her, I'm with you. He was telling all the WS's, I'm with you, you can vote for me. See? You see how I treat these black folks? You see how he disrespected Ayanna Presley for making a statement? And he will not apologize. He will stand firm on what he's saying. Instead of meeting Ayanna Presley on an intellectual level, he threw a low blow. But he knew it would get the media and everybody worked up, that everybody would know what he said about this sister. See, let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something about this man right here. This man could be dangerous because he could win the Republican nomination. If Trump is somehow convicted of a crime and he throws his support behind Vivek, Vivek could win the Republican nomination. And it possibly could happen. And this man has some anti-black beliefs in him. Ayanna Presley had to come back and shoot a shot at him. You know, this sister's quick with the mouth. She ain't gonna play with you. She let him know where he should be at. But this young man, who's 36, 37, has these beliefs. And this is why I am so anti-immigration, because they come over here. I don't care if they from South America. One thing they come over here with was anti-black racism. They don't like black people because that's the way they treat them in those South American countries. How is this benefiting us? How is the Viveks and all these tethers and immigrants coming over here benefiting us when the first thing they do is attack us and disrespect us? This is what's going on in America, and this is who Vivek is. I thought the young man had promise after watching him on the Breakfast Club. But what I have seen afterwards is that he has picked up this anti-black racism because he has moved up in the polls. So he think if I do more of it and be even louder and more ridiculous with it, my poll numbers will go up. And maybe if Trump is convicted, they'll turn to me. I would love to hear your comments in the comment section. I hope you subscribe to Black Site. I hope you share this video. Hit that like button, hit that notification button, but also comment on this video.